Hey guys, so just a little bit more elaboration. When I went out to Spring Mountain, it was a fully stacked class of people who all thought they could drive. I mean, everybody there thought that they were like the next whatever. And there was really only three of us who were, you know, in a different league than the other. I mean, it was a packed class. They had to like drag extra chairs into the room. It was too full. Okay. So when I say there was over 20 people, it was crazy how many people were out there. But there were basically three of us who they determined were the top gun group, and we were only a few seconds off of JJ's record lap, and this is back in Stingray days. So we were running 118s. I know I could have gotten into the 117s if I hadn't been preoccupied with trying to. Um, I was using every time I was out at the track to try to figure out what these glitches were about, because that's why I went to Spring Mountains, because I knew that there were glitches with the ediff Stingrays, and I was trying to figure it out, and I really just didn't trust the car. Um, but people go out there now. They're like, I ran a 118, and I'm like, what, in a Z06? Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, anyway, neither here nor there. And it depends on what track you're on too. There's different tracks. I forget which track we were on, but um, anyway, the point is, um, the guy who was also in the Top Gun group, if you want to call it that, the best of the three of us. Okay, I later found out, bought an ediff Cadillac CT4, whatever the fuck they're called. And this guy's a great driver, guys. Like, he's as fast as I was. He's very fast. And he's been racing his whole life. He knows what's going on. He grew up around dirt tracks. Like, he knows how to drive. And I'm like, well. And he had this Cadillac, and he started going over the bumpers. And it was a dry day. And one day, he'd already gone over the bumper many times that day, and he went over it again. And that Cadillac back end felt like a mallet hit the back end of the car and spun him into the wall. Pretty much totaled his car. So I could tell you story after story after story after story, and you'll have people like George who are like, that guy can't drive. George, we all know you can't drive. If you don't understand, and it's not just exclusive to mechanical diffs. It's not just exclusive to e-diffs. It can happen to mechanical diffs as well. But with the e-diff, when there's times when it happens, that it's just so fucking digital. It's like the program's late to react. Basically, is what happens. See, a mechanical diff, physics doesn't take a break. A mechanical diff, it's reacting in a grayscale, rubbing friction fashion. As soon as the one wheel starts to spin up, that mechanical diff is already activating and applying friction, and it brings it back in a grayscale fashion where you, the driver, have little nanoseconds of moments to feel what's going on and recalibrate your strategy. The ediff, if it takes a break, if there's a glitch where the computer's confused for a second, like what happened to Oliver Gavin, the computer gets confused and it doesn't lock that ediff up right away, that engine just starts spinning, man. That engine has a moment to rev way up, and then all of a sudden that ediff goes, oh, I'm supposed to lock. And guess what? You're gone. You're gone because only one tire is getting power, and it's the tire that's on the outside that has the grip. And so your car's already trying to spin by nature because you're going around, let's say you're going around a right-hand turn. You're going this way. So the car's already trying to spin the back end out to the left. And as soon as that back left tire all of a sudden gets this kick of power because it goes from being an open diff to a locked diff, because the computer goes into total panic once it realizes it fell asleep for a second. That's what you guys don't understand. There's glitches. Just like with your fucking computer, your laptop, the mouse sometimes glitches. It sits there and goes, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be over here. That's what the ediff does. All of a sudden the ediff goes, oh, I'm at 10%, I'm at 10. I'm supposed to be at 100% because that wheel's going so fast. There's a glitch. There's a delay. And people like George want to sit here and fucking argue with me. And you know what? I clicked this guy's name and I uploaded his screenshots to Facebook. I mean, this guy is a piece of shit. I clicked this guy's name and I went back and looked at what other comments he's left on my YouTube channel. He argues to argue. He's one of these John Elegant friends. I'll bet money that he's fucking friends with John Elegant. I mean, these guys are so fucking stupid. They're just like, we own the Corvette world. Do you agree that I own the Corvette world? Yeah, I agree. You own the Corvette world. Cool. High five, bitch. We're the ones who own the Corvette world. Yeah, dog. They're just trash human beings. And so the point is, I went back through the comments and I looked at this guy's other comments that he's left on my YouTube channel before. And about 3 months ago, I put up the video about how it's not drama if the ediff goes unlocked to 0 when you're going straight down a drag strip. It's not drama compared to what we're talking about right now. It's not. Because what happens is one of your wheels lights up and the other one has no power. Because it's an open diff. One wheel lights up and the other one doesn't have any power. And so if you're a good driver, you can handle that. You're like, okay. And then when it relocks, as long as you're going straight and it relocks and both wheels are on drag strip pavement, who cares? Now both wheels are spinning instead of just the one if it relocks. It's not drama when one wheel lights up because it doesn't have grip. And when it relocks, both wheels have equal grip and both wheels are on equal kind of pavement, have equal power. It's not drama. Don't get me wrong, if you're a bitch like George apparently is, it's drama, but that's what's ironic. He was arguing in that instance that it's huge drama when I was basically playing devil's advocate against my own theory, saying in that situation it's not that big of a drama relative to this other situation. And this motherfucker is saying that the non-dramatic situation is drama, and meanwhile he's saying that the dramatic situation is not drama. This guy's a piece of shit. The guy is a fucking piece of shit. And this is the same kind of intellect that Misha is. They're scumbag fucking... I get it that they know what they're doing in some regards. Like, don't get me wrong. Misha obviously has capability. But it really blows my mind how they can go from being halfway intelligent to total fucking morons. It really blows my mind. This George guy's a piece of shit, guys. Go eat a tree, George.